Hello my Loomer friends. In this video I wanted to show you this glove, fingerless glove I saw in a magazine. But before I get to the tutorial, I wanted to speak to you about some things. First of all, why I'm making these videos. And I want to learn something new every single day. That's why I started loom knitting. That's why I'm starting to knit. A few days ago I started my first knitted sock. I started to learn to crochet. I learned how to make resin jewelry and some crafty things. And I'm watching YouTube videos a lot, and I wanted to make a video too. Sometimes they are very crappy, but I think that I will get better. The second thing is to improve my English, because I read a lot in English. I watch all movies in English only, and in my head I speak very good English, but they are two different things: hearing and reading, and speaking. And that's why I wanted to speak somebody, but I do not have English friends. I have friends on Facebook, but we write a lot, but we do not speak, and this is the way that I could improve my rusted English. And the third thing is that nobody in my family or my friends, they do not loom knit or knit. My mom, I remember when I was a kid that my mom knitted something, but it was because we we couldn't buy the things that we wanted, because in the I'm originally from Latvia, and when I was a small kid, we didn't have much in the shops. So if you want to get something interesting, you have to make it yourself, because everybody had the same closet, the same apartments, the same clothes. Everything was the same. So I remember my mom was knitting some hats or something, but it wasn't that she liked it. And now I do not know friends or people who knit, and this is the way how can I can speak to you, how can I communicate with people that have the same interest that I am, knitting or crocheting or just crafty people. And that's what I wanted to tell you. And now this time, when I am making this glove, I will write down the pattern in the info below, because I understand that there are people who hardly understands me, and sometimes when I am loom knitting on the video, I get so excited that I forget to that the loom is not in the video, and of course you are frustrated because you are here to watch something that I wanted to show you, but I'm not really showing you. And this is very pretty. This pretty simple project. Yeah, it's purling, Uwrapping, and these loop rows. And I will pay attention to show these rows closely and very slow, so you can understand and see what I'm doing. And okay, that's it. Let's start the loom knitting. Okay, and for the glove you will need 24 peg loom, a knitting hook, scissors, and a needle, but not now at the end. The yarn I'm using is Bulgarian yarn Ina Plus, and it is 20% wool and 80% acrylic. And here I just don't know what size it is. I feel that it's like some kind of homemade yarn or something. Oh no, it's 3.54, but I think that it is thicker than 4. I would say 5, but I doubled it up when making this glove. So, and yes, and I was asking in the Facebook groups, Loom Knitter groups, should I make eyes or not, because my dear mom sent me this magazine, this beautiful magazine. I am like I can't knit anything from here, but when I opened it I saw this picture and I wanted to try to make this glove, and that's why I was asking should I make eyes or not, but I decided that I will not make eyes. But if you want to, you can make eyes or loom knitted. I don't know. I have loom knitted eyes with a 12 peg loom, but I think that they will be very big. I don't have the 6 peg loom. Maybe you could do this. You could crochet or just put big buttons and make these funny ears. And it says here that the designer, can you see this pair? Isn't it cute? Lovely. The designer, her name is Olivia Kovac, and she lives in Budapest. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's not totally my idea. I saw it, and I think that is fair to show where I have seen it. So, but there was no pattern for that. To start, we will cast on with this yarn, and as always, let's make a knot. I will take these off because this is from my other project. Please don't mind them. You will need any stitch markers for this. Okay, let's put it on the anchor peg, and let's cast on. I love to cast on with a flat knit. You can cast on with Uwrap or as you like. You see that I was on the camera again. I'm loom knitting for, like, I would say 3 winters. I do not loom in summer, but I think that I loom pretty fast, and I don't even think what I'm doing, but now I have to think. So just put your yarn over the peg, over the peg, and pull the bottom loop over. Oh, sorry. It's very tight, but I like it because the edge is better. So while I'm eating, I had a question in the Facebook. You know who you are. I'm not saying any names, but the lady said that she can't knit mittens for her on a 24 peg loom because they are too big for her. And yes, it is true if you use Uwrap. If you use Uwrap, that then they will be men's size, and that's why I will be making U stitch or Uwrap. But I believe, I'm not very sure, I have not tried, but if you have thinner yarn, you could use flat knit like we are doing now, and I think that it will turn out very well too, because I have made socks for myself with a single strand. They are not very thick. I'm not a sock person, but I wear them all the time and I just love them, and they turned out very good. So for the next 10 rows we are doing this ribbing, and it will be 2 Uwrap. I'm doing a Uwrap because of the yarn, and it will get very tight if I'm flat knitting. So the Uwrap is, you make a U with your yarn, you don't wrap it all around, and pull the bottom loop over, second, and purl. I'm not showing it like very slow because I think that the basic thing is, you know, but again you put the yarn you scoop up the yarn, take off the old stitch and put the new on and tight it a little bit. And second purl. You will hear my daughter, she loves to be here with me when I'm making videos. She finds it very interesting. And next 2 stitches Uwrap, next 2 stitches purl, next 2 Uwrap, Uwrap again, my hair, do not need it here, Uwrap again, go. You can mark your pegs. I sometimes mark, you can see here, I mark them with marker. Go. Okay, I'm not going to show you anymore. Make 9 more rows. Let's take this off the peg and see you back then, and we are going to make these loops after 10 rows. See you soon. Okay, I have done the ribbing, and now I'm going to show you how I make the loops. Now let's add the colorB, and that's how I'm adding second color. I make a knot, then I make a knot on the other side. I don't know if it's the right way, but I haven't had any problems. And then I pull it down as far as I can to the peg, and pull on the yarn to tighten it. And for the first row, I'm going just Uwrap. I think that you can do it without Uwrapping, but that's how I did it in the first glove, and I'll do the same. Okay, and the most interesting part, the loop. Take the yarn, wrap around your peg 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull the bottom loop over the 3 loops you made, like this. And now you have to find the 2, I'm sorry, 2 loops, and take them off the loom, and I like to just keep it in place with my finger. Take the yarn, I do like so, I Uwrap on I Uwrap like this on the one side, and then to secure the loop, I Uwrap back, and here's the loop. Next peg, wrap it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull the bottom loop over find the two loops, take them off, Uwrap back, you can E-wrap, but as I'm U-wrapping and knit back, again, let's wrap 3 times, pull the loop. I'll try pull the loop over the 3 wraps, find the upper 2 and take them off and put your finger on the loop, wrap, and then wrap back, and this is how you are working this round. Okay, I have done the loop row, and now what we are going to do, this is the hardest part for me. We will have to cut the yarn B. I hate cutting yarn, but when I made my first mitten, I understood that I don't that you have to cut it because there will be a strand of yarn from here, 10 stitches, and it's too much. So let's cut the yarn, put it away, and make a knot. Okay, now we are going to Uwrap for 10 rows. I'm not going to show you all the 10 rows, just a few stitches, and okay, here we have done this. Then you are going to Uwrap for 10 rows, then loop row, 10 rows Uwrap, and loop row, and then we are going to speak about the thumb hole. Why I want to speak about it so much, because I'm not very sure that I like how it looks like. It looks totally fine when you wear it, but when you don't wear it, it looks like a hole. And then I'm not going to show you, I will tell you how to make a hole, the place for your thumb a different way, but I will show you how I made this. Okay, see you back when you are here on this, when you finish this loop row. So, as you can see, I have moved a little bit because my daughter fell asleep. I'd made myself some coffee too, and let's start making the thumb. You will go into Uwrap 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you wrap twice. And yarn over, not yarn over, just pull the bottom loop, wrap twice, and pull the bottom loop, and you will have here 2 loops. And now we are just going to Uwrap to the end of the row. Oh no, I dropped the stitch. Because I have to say this, I messed up a bit. So I had to come back, but not because it's very hard pattern, because I didn't pay attention to it. It happens to me. Easier it gets, I tend to mess up more because I think it's so easy. I don't have to pay attention, I don't have to count the rows, you know. Thank God it's bulk yarn and it's easy to frog it and you don't lose the stitches. Sorry. Okay, you are back, and now you're going to Uwrap 3 pegs. 1, 2, and 3. And take the loops of the peg number 5 and put it on 4, and take the loop of the peg number 6 and put it on number 7. You will have 2 empty pegs. And now you continue knitting and you Uwrap the peg with 2 loops on and take both loops and knit. And now you are going to wrap the empty pegs, but you don't knit them. And now you wrap and knit as you did before, and just Uwrapping all the way around, and that's it. You have the hole. And now the boring 18 rows, and just Uwrapping, nothing special. I did here 18 rows. You can make shorter, but I like how it rolls like down, and I like it. You could make less, but you know it's only Uwrap and it will roll, and I did make on purpose bigger, but you can knit and put your hand in the loom and see how does it look. And okay, see you back when we are going to bind off. Okay, while watching some podcasts on YouTube, I have finished my 18 rows. What do you watch when you are knitting? I'm just interested. Okay, let's bind off. And to bind off, we will wrap 2 pegs and knit off. Then move the second peg to the first, knit off, and move it back. Now you are going to wrap only 1 peg, knit off, move back, knit off, back to the third peg, knit, wrap, knit, move, and knit, and just do it for all round. And we will see you back when we have done it. Okay, I'm almost done here. I have to wrap for the last time. Knit off and just let's cut the yarn and pull it through. Yarn is a bit stiff, and that's it. You have 2 mittens here, and yeah, for those who are not very into the thumb, you could knit flat for, I would say, 3 to 4 rounds, and for the thumb, and then here you could knit in a round again, and you will make a hole. But sometimes I do not like, because the knitting looks different where you knit flat. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for taking some time being with me. I'm very grateful, and it is fun that you are here with me, and I hope to hear something from you in the comments. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.